Hello students, let us continue chapter 8, comparing quantities. In the last session, we had done 3 questions of 8.2. Today we are doing the 4th question. Here we have to find how many percentage is given and we will be finding how many. The first question is 15% of 250. First, we will convert percentage into fraction. 15% means 15 upon 100 into 250. And here what I have done, this 0, 100 this 0 and 250 this 0 is cancelled. 250 will be coming in numerator. So 250 is 0 and 100's 1 0 is cancelled. Then 25 and 10, both are the multiples of 5. 5 5s are 25. So instead of 25, we can write 5. And instead of 10, we can write 2. So here 15 into 5 is 75 upon 2. You can do in any way, by direct cutting or by prime factorization. Anyway, you can do the cancellation. So 75 by 2 will be equal to 37 by 5. Second question, 1% of 1 hour. Here this 1 hour first we will convert into minutes. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. And 1% of 60 minutes. That means 1 upon 100 into 60 minutes. 1% when we convert into fraction we will get 1 upon 100 into 60. Here this 100 0 and 60 0 we can cancel. So it will be 6 upon 10. 6 upon 10, when we convert into reduced form, we will get 3 by 5. Both are dividing by 2. 3 2s are 6 and 5 2s are 10. So it will be 3 by 5 minutes. Next question, 75% of 1 kilogram. Here also 1 kilogram will be converting into gram. 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. And 75% as fraction we can write 75 upon 100. 75 upon 100 into 1000. And thousands, 2 zeros of 1000 and the 2 zeros of 100 can be cancelled. So it will become 75 into 10. 75 into 10 is 750 gram. Next question. This question is taken from try this. It is not given in exercise 2.2. It is one of the question in try this. You write this also along with this in the notebook. 12 integer 1 upon 2% of 64. It's a mixed fraction. There is no other question of mixed fraction in the exercise, so I have added this question. And this mixed fraction first we will convert into improper fraction. You know how to convert mixed fraction to improper. We will multiply the integer into denominator. 12 2s are 24 and we will be adding numerator with that. 12 2s are 24 plus 1 is equal to 25 and we will give the same denominator 2. So 12 integer 1 upon 2, when we convert into improper fraction, we will get 25 upon 2. And for converting into fraction, for removing the percentage sign, we will give the denominator 100. So 12 integer 1 upon 2% we can write as 25 upon 2 into 100. Then we will be multiplying it by 64. Here also, as I have told, this factorization or cancellation you can do by any way cutting you can do. But which way I have taken, I will show here. First I have taken the reduced form of 25 and 100. 25 ones are 25, 25 fours are 100. So instead of 25 upon 100, I have taken 1 upon 4. 1 upon 4 into the same 2 is here. So 1 upon 2 into 4 multiplying by 64. It will be 1 into 64 is 64 and 2 4s are 8. It will become 64 upon 8. 64 upon 8, 64 dividing by 8, we will get 8. Okay, children. Now we will see the next question. Find the whole quantity if 5% of it is 600. We have to find out the whole quantity. And only we know that 5% of the whole quantity is 600. And what is the whole quantity that we don't know? And we will take this unknown quantity as x. And again, the same type of one question was explained in the illustration or the example. There we have taken it as p. But here I am taking it as x. You can use any variable. And the most commonly used variable is x, so I have taken it as x. The whole quantity which we have to find out, I have taken it as x. And 5% of x, 5% of the whole quantity, that is 5% of x is 600. Now, percent we will convert into fraction. 5% is written as 5 upon 100 into x is equal to 600. Now, for finding x, I have used an easy method here. And it will be easier for you if you follow the same method. So, x is equal to 600 dividing by 5 upon 100. Why dividing? You know the solving equation. When we are transposing, the multiplication will be changing into division and division will be changing into multiplication. Like addition will change into subtraction, subtraction will change into addition, like that. Here multiplication is there. When we transpose this, multiplication will change into division. So x is equal to 600 divided by 5 upon 100. Why dividing? Because here the multiplication is there. Multiplication will be changing into division when we change the sign. So 600 dividing by 5 upon 100. And also you have learned that instead of division of fraction, we will be multiplying it by the inverse or the reciprocal. So 600 dividing by 5 upon 100, it will change into 600 multiplied by the reciprocal of it. 5 upon 100, reciprocal or inverse is 100 upon 5. Understood, children? So x is equal to, listen, x is equal to 600 multiplied by the reciprocal of this number or the inverse of this number. 5 upon 100 will change into 100 upon 5. So 6 into 100 upon 5. Now 5 up, we can 100 we can divide by 5. 100 divided by 5 will be 20. 25 is 100. So 600 into 20 will give 12,000. 6 2s are 12 and give 3 zeros. So therefore x is equal to 12,000. This step I am explaining one more time. 5% of x is 600. 5% we will be writing as fraction. 5 can be written as 5 upon 100 into x. Now we will find out the value of x. X is equal to 600 multiplied by the reciprocal or the inverse. So 600 multiplied by 100 upon 5. Okay. We will see 2-3 more questions, then it will be very clear to you. Second question, 12% of it is rupees 1080. Here also we have to find out the whole amount. And only it is given 12% of the amount is rupees 1080. So 12% of the whole quantity is given 1080. The unknown quantity, the unknown amount, we will take it as x. The whole quantity we will be taking it as x. So 12% of x is 1080. Here I have not written the rupees in every step. Instead, I have written here in the bracket. Now we will be writing the rupees symbol in the last step only needed, because already once it is taken the bracket, means we don't have to write in every step. Only in the last step we will be writing. Whatever unit are given, we will be showing in one time in the bracket in the beginning, then along with the last step we will write. So whole quantity in rupees we have taken as x. 12% of x is 1080. 12% we will write as fraction. It is 12 upon 100. 12 upon 100 into x is 1080. As I have told in the previous question, x is equal to 1080 multiplied by the reciprocal of this number. 12 upon 100, reciprocal is 100 upon 12. Now, 180 is the multiple of 12, you know. 12 nines are 108. So that way I am cancelled here. 12 nines are 108 and given the 0 also. So 90, it will be 90. 90 into 100 is 9,000. Now last step we will give the symbol of unit also. That is x is equal to 9,000 rupees. Now the next question. 40% of it is 500 kilometer. 40% of the whole quantity is 500 kilometer. Now we will take the whole quantity as x and the unit is kilometer. It is mentioned in the bracket here. 40% of x is 500. 40% as fraction we will write 40 upon 100 into x is equal to 500. X is equal to 100 multiplied by the reciprocal. Reciprocal of 40 upon 100 is 100 upon 40. Here what I have done is this 0, 40 is 0 and 500 is 1 0 I cancel. Here again I am telling you don't have to follow the cancellation the same method I am saying. You can do by prime factorization method or direct cutting method, which is easier for you. That method you can follow. I have taken the easiest method so that even the weak students can also understand. So this 500 0 and 40 is 1 0 I cancel. Then it will become 50 into 100 upon 4. Then I divided 100 by 4. 100 on dividing by 4 we will get 25. 50 into 25 is 1250. So x is equal to 1250 kilometer. The last step you should write the unit also. Now one more question is of the same type. 70% of it is 14 minutes. So 17% of the whole quantity is 40 minutes. The whole quantity we will take it as x and unit we have to mention the bracket. It is in minutes. 17% of x is 14. 17% in fraction 70 upon 100 into x is 14. X is equal to 14 multiplied by the reciprocal of 70 upon 100. That is 14 multiplied by 100 upon 70. Here 100 is 1 0 and 70 is 1 0 I cancel. So it will become 10 upon 7. Now by 7 we can divide 14. 7 2s are 14. So it will become 2 into 10. 2 tens are 20. Therefore, x is equal to 20 minutes. So children, I hope you have understood this type of question. Now we will see one more question is there. 8% of it is 40 liters. 8% of the whole quantity we will take it as 40 liters. The whole quantity we will take in liter as x. 8% of x is 40. 8 upon 100 into x is equal to 40. X is equal to 40 multiplied by the reciprocal of 8 upon 100. That is 100 upon 8. Now here what we I cancel is 8 and 40 I cancel. By 8 I divided 40. 8 5s are 40. So 5 into 100. That is 500 liters. Whole quantity is 500 liters. Now we will see the next question. Next question, convert given persons into decimal fraction and also the simple fraction in its simplest form. That means question is given in percentage, you have to convert into decimal fraction, then you will convert into simple fraction in the simplest form. First question is 25%. Children, for converting into decimal fraction also, you have to first convert into the simple fraction. 25% as fraction we can write 25 upon 100. Here what is the denominator? 100. If 100 is the denominator, there should be 2 digits after the decimal point. Or we can say there should be 2 decimal places in the answer. So we can write 0.25. Now we will write it in the simplest form. 25 upon 100. Both we can divide either by 5 or directly I have cancelled by 25 only. 25 ones are 25. 25 fours are 100. So simplest form we can write 1 upon 4. Second question, 150%. So 150% in fraction we can write 150 upon 100. Understand very carefully. For converting the percent into simple fraction, for removing the percent sign, we have to write the denominator 100 only. So 150 upon 100, this 0, 0 we can cancel, 150 is 0 and 100 is 1, 0 we can cancel. So it will become 15 upon 10. 15 upon 10 we can write as 1.5. 1.5. Now, for converting in the simplest form, here again we have cancelled the zeros in the unit place. 150 0 and 100 0 is cancelled. It will become 15 upon 10. 15 and 10 both are the multiples of 5. Now, 5 3s are 15 and 5 2s are 10. So we can convert into simplest form as 3 by 2. Next question, 20%. 20% as fraction we can write 20 upon 100. Both the zeros we can cancel from the unit place. 20 0 and 100 1 0 we can cancel. It will become 2 by 10. 2 by 10. Only 10 is the denominator. So there will be only one decimal place. We can write it as 0.2. And in simplest fraction, we can write 21s are 20, 25s are 100. That way, we can write 1 upon 5 or cancel the 0 from the unit place of both the digits, both the numbers. It will become 2 by 10. 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10. Anyway, the simplest form will be 1 upon 5. Now, 5%. 5% is equal to 5 upon 100. Here it will not be 10 because percentage sign when we convert into fraction always denominator will be 100 only. 5 upon 100. Here we have only one digit in the numerator but denominator is 100. So we need two decimal places in the decimal fraction but we have only one digit. What we will do? We will add one zero in the left side of the number so that there will be two decimal places in the answer. We will write it as 0.05. Okay, children? Now, in simple fraction, we can divide 100 by 5. 25s are 100 and 5 ones are 5. So, 1 upon 20 is the simple fraction in the simplest form. Okay, children? By this today's session, I am ending. The remaining question we will see in the next day. Okay?